The other day, I had put up a tweet saying that I wrestled Matt Sydal literally from 2005. It was my first time I had a match with him in 2005. And like, back then it meant so much to me that I look up to him, I look up to him a lot. More than I like AJ Styles, I like Amazing Red, the Hardy Boys, I like all those guys.
I know Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels. But at the end of the day, for some reason I just look to him. I look up to him the most. And so I remember getting that match. I had to be Mid-South, Streamwood, Illinois. And in that match, I tried to go for the double moonsault. And the ropes weren't good. And I landed on my head, knocked myself out completely. I remember doing that, and I remember waking up in the back. You know what I mean? And so the first thing I said was I'm sorry, because I'm sure I messed up the match after that. But everyone's telling me, no, the match still was really good. I have no clue. I don't remember any of it. Going back and watching it, we had a whole segment. I had no recollection of any of it. And it was because of him, not panicking, keeping his composure, being a mentor, and because I was okay, I couldn't tell him, I didn't know, no one knew, you know what I mean? But again, didn't panic. Everything went great, and I go back and watch that, and that match is still one of my matches I remember most. It's one of my favorite matches I've ever had. But to go back to the original story, I made a tweet saying that I wrestled him back then, and it meant so much to me that I'm getting to wrestle him again today, 12 years later, and it still means just as much to me, if not more than it did back then. And he's no longer just a guy that I look up to, but I see him as one of my friends, maybe even a brother. And I still look up to him. But even though I see him as such a close friend, to this day he still teaches me things that, not even just wrestling, he teaches me things in wrestling too, but life in general. So again, I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything, man.
Hey, I told you guys when we finished this match. And if you guys don't think he's the best wrestler today, then you don't watch wrestling, okay? Ricochet. And he earned every ounce of it from when he was a 15-year-old kid. And let me tell you what he's getting at. What he's getting at is that what happened between us tonight was special to us. It meant something deeper than on the surface level here. And you guys being here to share that with us, to make that atmosphere. We don't have this without you guys. Okay? And we showed up to honors when not a single soul showed up, okay? And we still went out and gave everything. So, we thank you guys. I know how hard it is to make a Friday night, to buy the tickets to the show to come out. We thank you guys so much for creating that atmosphere that makes it special for us.